holidays! Happy holidays! This holiday season, I got amazing news. I found out that I am half Ashkenazi Jewish. I'm very excited. I am so excited by this. Now, I know that might be a little confusing because when you look at me, you might be thinking, is that Anne Hathaway's kosher stunt double? But this was a surprise for me because I was raised thinking that I was Polish, Scottish, and Catholic. So I have conditioned Catholic guilt and I have genetic Jewish guilt. So I fear hell and I'm lactose intolerant. Now the reason that this was a surprise for me was because I am a sperm donor baby. Wow. I know it's a little bit weird. Let me explain what that means. I am what happens when a woman needs to become a mother and a man needs to buy an Xbox. I also take it very personally when my dad calls me squirt. Now the clinic told my parents that my donor was going to be just like my dad. Scottish and Catholic. My donor is 100% Ashkenazi Jewish. It's a little bit off. Like, how do I tell the clinic that they got this completely wrong? Like, yo, guys, my parents rented Braveheart and you gave us Marvelous Miss Maisel. I mean, should I Yelp them? Can I Yelp a clinic? Like, how would that review go? Like, would not impregnate my mom here again. 2 stars. But this freaks me out. Like, who was this guy? Who is this guy? And I mean, like, I know it's all relative, but that's what I'm scared of. Is it a relative? Oh my God, but luckily, through Ancestry, I connected with my biological father. I found him! I did, I found him, and I found out that he is an OBGYN Orthodox Rabbi Moyle. It's fun. Wow. Not every day you get to find out your dad is Fiddler on the Roof. So I wrote Tevye a letter. I was very nice. I said, sir, thank you so much for what you did for my family and I. You made my mother's dreams come true, and if it is something you're comfortable with, I would love to take you out for a cup of coffee and maybe get my medical history. Guys, he still hasn't written me back yet. Thank you. I appreciate that. Because, like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. Like, how do I get his attention? Do I stand outside of his office and go, Papa, can you hear me? And I need to get in contact with him because I found out he also was donating for 6 years. 6 years. Like, I've been warned that I might have over 50 siblings. As if dating wasn't hard enough. Y'all call it Hinge, I call it Russian roulette. But it's frustrating because people will still hear my story and say to me, like, you shouldn't have contacted him. You need to leave him alone. You just should be grateful to be alive. Respect the anonymity and give him dignity. No. No, I'm not doing that. Dignity? What dignity? Hunbun, I'm beer money. All I was a transaction for Papa, or as I like to call him, Ebenezer Splooge. I actually am very happy to have found out that I am Jewish. I'm very, like, honored to be part of that culture. It really is. It really made me happy. It's just, like, it's not a great time to find that out. Things are a little hot right now. Recently online, I got a comment that said, and I quote, "Man, what a sniffer on you. I bet you can smell pennies with that thing." To which I responded, "Are you crazy? Are you insane? Of course I can smell pennies with this thing, and that's why I know you ain't worth a dime." It was a horrible, rough comment, but you know what? Still kind of cool to hear from Kanye. Thank you all